So we're going to leave the golf course now. We're going to head down towards the river and let these guys get a little drink and have a little wade in the water. Yeah, it is here. It is here. It looks really different now that the grass is all like been bogged down for the water. Everything looks different. But yeah, got lots of videos and stuff up on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be moving my content over to BitChute. Don't know if any of you have heard of it, but yeah, we're going to be moving over to BitChute because for the last for the last 2 years or so, my channel has been absolutely shadow banned by Google and YouTube censorship, and you can say that by the views. Like, I get no views at all, and the reason is because my channel is completely censored and shadow banned because of the news sites that I frequent. Because I don't watch BBC or CNN or anything like that, anything left wing. I tend to watch and get my news from what the government and YouTube and Google like to call the alt-right, which is basically it's centrist news, but anything right of the far left, you're just classified as alt-right nowadays. That's because they're so far left, and that means all governments, all media, all the news channels, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, they're all far left. They're all extremists, and what they do is they like to cast aspersions and the blame onto everybody else. And what they do is they blame everyone else for what they're actually doing. So because they've gone so far left, they have to classify anyone to the right of them that doesn't agree with their views. They just lump you in as far right. So yeah, if you watch things like I watch a lot of InfoWars, Alex Jones and stuff, and people like Candice Owens and Tate and Brandon and High Impact Vlogs, lots of centrist right, but they're more libertarians. If you ask them what they are, they're liberal or libertarians. But the far left have taken over these words and these movements, and the far left extremists, who are actually communists and socialists, they like to call themselves liberal, but they're not. They're far left extremists, and they love to use the terms that say that they're good people while they commit horrendous crimes against everyone else. Just take Antifa. Anti-fascist is what it's meant to be, and it's a far left movement, and what they claim is they're fighting Nazis. So anyone who doesn't agree with the far left, you're classified as a Nazi nowadays, and this apparently gives them, Antifa, YouTube, Google and the media and governments authority to be violent against you, censor you, arrest you and just shadow ban you and stuff like that. And my channel is suffering that, because before it was the Thedogwalker, I used to put up lots of talking points on how to get away with debt and how to write off debt and stuff like that. About content about how I don't pay gas and electric and water, council tax, income tax, and I used to have all my letters and that I wrote myself. I used to print them out and then put them on YouTube and put them on Google and stuff, so that other people would contact me and then start doing the same thing and lose the fear of basically being robbed by your government. But I think it was in like 2016 they started to take away my views and take away my subscriptions, and I had about 20,000 people subscribed at one point. And when they started, Google and YouTube started doing all the censorship in, I think it was around the time that Donald Trump got elected, and just after the Brexit vote, they started censoring everyone who voted for Trump and who voted for Brexit. Yeah, they basically locked off my channel, and then I lost all my subscriptions. Don't know how. One day I had like 20 odd thousand subscribers, and then they blocked me, and then when it came back on I had like 10. And what I did was basically I just kept the channel open, but I changed my banner to my dog walking company, and just started putting up videos that I made for my dogs and stuff. But even now today I still use that same channel to get my news and information from, and because of that, because it's not far left or mainstream content, yeah, they block anyone coming to me or anybody seeing my content. That's why if you look at my my channel, I've got hardly any views or hardly any subscribers, and it's not because people aren't interested, it's just that the channel's been just completely blocked, and unless I give you the link to go there, no one can see it. If you try and find my channel, it's really difficult to find unless you know the actual name. So yeah, none of my content comes up at all unless you actually type in the name of my company. So because of that, I'm switching over to BitChute, and it's basically exactly the same as YouTube, but it's a more conservative and platform, and they don't block or censor anyone. So hopefully today when I get in, I think I've set it up right. Come on, Biggs, round here. That all my stuff will go up on YouTube, and it will also be redirected to BitChute as well. And what I'm going to try and do, because I've got like 200 odd videos on YouTube, and I've got to try and work out how to get them all across, and I'm not really too sure if I'm going to be able to do it or not, so I might have to keep my YouTube channel open so that I don't lose all my videos. But yeah, so hopefully from today, when I put a link into the email, it will take you to BitChute instead of YouTube. But I've just subscribed to it in the last couple of days. They've been up BitChute for about, I think about a year or so now, and it's exactly the same as YouTube. It's exactly the same, it's just got a different layout and format. Obviously it's not as massive as YouTube is at the moment, but because of censorship and fake news and stuff, YouTube is completely blocking everyone that doesn't think right or think left, should I say. If you don't have the right thoughts, they block you and ban you and stuff. So it's completely censored and completely authoritarian. So yeah, we're trying to get away from that channel right now. But at the moment I'm going to have to keep it open because I don't want to lose all my videos. And if I just delete my YouTube channel, all the videos that I've got up on my website also get taken down. And really don't want that to happen. But yeah, check out BitChute. If you're into YouTube, check out BitChute, because no government censorship on that channel, on that platform. You can say what you like and post what you like and look at whatever you want, and you don't get shadow banned. Like, a lot of people just don't recognise it or just don't care about it, but what people don't realise is when they're doing this to you, they're basically thinking for you, and we don't like that. We don't like big government and big corporations telling us what to do. So yeah, we just tell them where to go and we'll just move. But yeah, my channel has been heavily censored for years now. I don't get any traffic through my website, through my YouTube channel at all. No traffic. Even when I send videos to people of their dogs, I don't even get the view count for it. It always just says 0, which is quite sad, really, that they would do that to people just because they don't like the way that you think. It's completely communist, socialist dictatorship there in action. You alright, Biggie? But yeah, I've been wanting to move away from YouTube for a while because of that. But it's the content. They don't want to. They don't want people to see your content, but they don't want you to move it, which is quite disrespectful, really. But US Congress is looking into YouTube and Google at the moment, and they've been made fully aware of this problem, and luckily the US government is actually on the case now. Well, the Republicans anyway, not the Democrats. It's the Democrats that want everyone censored because they're all far left. But it's the Republicans and Trump that are trying to hold their feet to the fire for it. But our government in this country are completely socialist. They're far left. They pretend to be democratic, but they're not. They love to tell you how democracy works and this is democracy and that's democracy, but they're not democratic at all. They've completely brainwashed everyone. And yeah, I don't put up with it at all. Not having some public servant do-gooder thinking he can tell me what to do, think or say. So many reasons to not pay your taxes and to stand in lawful rebellion, as I have for the last 20 odd years. Refuse to pay taxes, don't pay no council tax, don't pay no income tax, no gas, no water, no electric, pay nothing. And when they say to me, you owe us, I just give them that that word that they hate and have no answer to. It's the most dangerous word in the English dictionary, and that's no. People hate it. These people who think they're in positions of authority over you, when you tell them no, their faces drop. A lot of people are too scared to say it nowadays, but I love telling them no. You get nothing. But yeah, YouTube rant over.